Hello everybody, my name is Charlie Montoya and today we're going to be creating a zombie skin texture effect, as you can see right before your eyes. It's a very nice effect. All it is it's all editing. This one didn't turn out as well as the last one, I hope, but we're going to make another one now and we're going to make it twice as good. So as we can see, we got the original layer right here. So this is what it looked like before. Now here's the after. Now a dramatic difference, and of course you can add a bunch of stuff to it, blood, scars, whatever you need to add. But let's get right into it. This is just to show you the skin texture effect, and we also did the eyes, as you can see here. The eyes are a lot. They pop a lot. So we're gonna hold Shift and click the other one and grab all these. Hit delete. Don't need any of them. We start out with this. And now what I wanted to do is I'm going to remove the background. So what I do is go to the quick selection tool. Just I guess select everything. And then Alt to deselect this background portion right here. Okay. This should work fairly well. In most cases it does. Most cases, but not working too well right now. Yeah, it looks fine, I guess. Looks fine. Yeah, there we go. Looks absolutely wonderful. Not really. We're gonna go to refine edge. Now here's where it all happens. I like to stick to black and white, but whatever you prefer. There's a whole bunch of them. What refine edge does is it makes your selection 20 times better. So if we hit smart radius, which is the computer going to work here, as we can see, it got a lot better. We can actually paint in if we're missing any spots, which I know I had little hair right there. I know it was right here. Yeah, there we go. Contrast helps a lot if you want to get the edges really tight, really clean. As we can see there, they're really tight and clean, but we want a little bit of feathering going on here. Shift edges you can put up a little bit, which is very good. Decoloration. This button right here, what it essentially does is it gets rid of all the colors that are on the edges that are from the background. Okay, so it completely strips those colors off. Click that, amount 50 is good, and then we'll hit OK. And it makes a new layer with the background. We're actually just going to delete this background. Make a gradient overlay, so make a new layer. And for gradient overlays for this photo, all white. And then for the second color, we're going to do a little bit of gray. Sort of like a Assassin's Creed type look. Yeah. And we're going to grab gradient overlay and drag from about here up. Yeah, that looks perfect. Drag that down. Looks good, looks good. As we can see right around here, we get a little bit of this going on. Easily erase that. Nobody really notices. Soften the edges up a little bit with the eraser tool if you have to. I'm not going to, since this is just a tutorial. This is just a tutorial. Yeah, there we go. Almost stuttered there. So let's get into it. That's what she said. What we need to do is we need to hit O to open up your, I guess you can just click right here and hit dodge tool. And add light. Try to make the light as even as possible. Actually looks great, way better than the last one I did. Throughout the whole body, so just do one stroke of painted even brightness. Okay, now as we can see, we got these dark areas. You may want to do a little extra brightness to some of these spots. Let's lower the exposure. Size that down by hitting the left bracket key. The right bracket key sizes it up. Accentuate some more spots. Just ones that you wouldn't really notice are there. This helps a lot in the process. And we're going to add light to the whole outer edge. So really just Dominate the outer edge with light. Very nice. Now we do have kind of a model look going on here. If you want to create a model photo, you would actually just, if she had any blemishes, that's another tutorial. We'll stick to this. So we're going to make a new adjustment layer. So go down here. Never go image adjustments in there because you never get to edit them afterwards. We're going to go here and selective color. And if you want the adjustment layer to be only to a certain, to be applied only to a certain clip, like this one right here, you would right click, create clipping mask, but it has to be above the one that you want it to apply to. So we're going to start out with red. As you can see here, there's some red in here. But we're going to take our cyan, move it right. There we go. That looks really good. Always takes the blacks down. The blacks really help. So we're going to take the black down on our reds. We're going to go to yellows, take the black down. Whites you actually push up. There goes my Facebook. Blacks push down. Oh, wait a second. No, yeah, blacks push down. That looks really freaky. Cyans push down. I swear, Facebook. And we can get a whole nother look if we click apps, this button right here. Whole different look, but I don't like it. I don't like it, you know? But we're gonna go hit O, select this layer, hit O, and instead of dodge, we're gonna hit the burn tool. Now this is where you have to be pretty creative. Add the burn to wherever you feel is best. I'm gonna actually put the exposure all the way up to like 63. Add some burn right in here, right in there, right in these lower arms. The mouth is really important, that you really darken up the mouth and add a lot of burn to the mouth. Because if you don't, oh, the eyes too. Eyes definitely. Maybe this lower half right here. Cheekbones, really good accentuation of the zombie look. A little too much there. The eyes, it's really where it's at. It's where it's at though. The eyes is where you really, and darken up the edges of the mouth. A little too dark there. Like that. Looking very good actually. Maybe accentuate the temples a little bit. A little too much there. A little too much there. Control Alt Z if you want to like remove something. Undo, if you will. So, well, that's what we got so far. We're not done. We want to add one more thing. We're going to go to hue and saturation and then drop the saturation. This just gives it a whole nother look. It just totally, I'd say -40. Totally just makes the photo 10 times more awesome. You can also add a little color correction, so color balance, maybe a little blue, cyan. I've been told like 20 people it's pronounced differently. And then maybe a little bit of yellows on the highlights. Now, look at that. We're going to brighten up the eyes now. We're just going to bring this down. Oops. Bring this down. I got this image off Google Images, if you couldn't tell. Bring this below that photo. Okay. And, let's see. Right about there. And all we're going to do is get rid of everything but, I guess, the eyes, if you would say. So basically what we want to do is accentuate the eyes. So we're going to go to our dodge tool. Undo that. Hide all this so you can just see this. And absolutely just brighten up the eyes. Exposure, we want to set to like 60. Man, look how awesome that looks. And we're actually just going to add a coloration. This doesn't matter. You don't need to adjust it. So we're just going to go to brightness and contrast. Contrast, we're going to bring up a bunch. So we got the eyes. And all we're going to do right now is hit E button for erase. And just erase, the eyes on this layer. Now, as you can see, this opens up the image so much. I'm telling you, so much. Click. We want to actually, cause see how it's covering up the background here a little bit. I did delete a lot of the background, but it was covering it up. An easy way to do that. This is actually a really nice effect we got going on here. But an easy way to do that would be Control click on whatever you have masked already. So that would be this right here, and then just hit delete, and it'll delete everything except the eyes. Bring that back in, and we're fine. Look at that. Look how awesome that looks. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and people are bugging me on Facebook, so I have to go. It's probably my friend Michael. He's a douchebag. He'll probably troll on this video. So if you're watching this, Michael, fuck you. I'll see you guys later. And yeah.